had to make sure Ollie had an appearance, because clearly that's a thing. So Oliver doesn't approve of this look, so don't do it. Trash it. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh. Oliver. 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 Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today, I am going to teach you guys how to get this look. And this is just a really nice mauve going out look. Viewer discretion advised. I've been wearing no pants during this whole video. So this is just a really awesome night look. I actually did a pretty good job all by myself and only took me about 3 fucking hours. No, I'm just kidding. Shh. That's not what happened. But this is the look. And continue watching to get it. Thanks guys. Bye. Hi guys, so let's get started today. Alright, so for primer, I'm going to go in and use the NIVEA Men's Post Shave Balm. So I'm just going to rub this in on my cheeks and my neck. And I'm going to go in with a different primer for my nose and a little bit of my forehead, kind of where the T-zone is. So the primer that I'm going to go in for my T-zone is going to be Dr. Brandt Pores No More, and it's a really awesome primer. It minimizes pores and absorbs oil, and it mattifies. So I'm just going to blend this into where I didn't put the NIVEA Post Shave Balm, between my eyebrows, down my nose. I'm going to start with my eyeshadow while my primer's settling. I'm going to take the CARLI Bible palette and use that top left shade or whatever's left with it, and just take a small shadow brush. This is by COSEMETICS. And just dab in. And I'm just going to put that on my lid and kind of pack it in. Next I'm going to go in with the Mario palette, and I'm going to use start with Marina, and I'm going to take my favorite crease brush that has no name because I honestly have no clue how I got it. It was in a Nipsey bag. I don't remember the brand or anything because it's all faded. I'm just gonna dab that, and I'm gonna go in my crease. Kind of just outlining where I'm gonna take my crease. It gives it a nice little shadow. I'm gonna take a little bit more and layer on top, and you're kind of just gonna use a light hand and stay in that corner, and then slowly start dragging it towards the corner of your eye, very lightly. Okay, next I'm gonna take the same crease brush. This is just a loose packed crease brush. It's very loose, it's very flimsy, it's not dense at all. I'm going to go in with Muse right next to it and go right in that corner where we started with the first crease, and kind of just make it darker, give it a lot more depth. So I'm taking all these purplish colors, kind of staying in the same family, and just layering it on top and just giving my eye a lot of depth. You guys, this just dumped all over my lap, I swear. So I'm going to take another crease brush that's a little bit shorter, and I'm just going to blend in all those different shadows, those matte and shimmer shadows, and start in the crease and just blend it in and move it. Next I'm going to go in with my favorite new product by COSEMETICS, REDNESS, and this will help cover up my acne. And it is cool. You just dab it on any redness. Okay, so I look real funky right now, but it's gonna work, trust me. So I'm gonna look nice and tan for my birthday, so I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal True Match in N5, my fave, and it's real dark and it's also spreading down my hand. I'm gonna take my damp beauty blender and just dab it in there and go right in. Worst holiday of the year is over. I'm sure it's not the worst holiday of the year. Actually, Valentine's Day doesn't bug me, especially being single on it. I feel like if you like make a big deal out of being single on Valentine's Day, and then it starts like, then you got some issues. Like, it really isn't a problem. All my best friends have boyfriends though, except my one best friend Jenny. She's my ride or die. She's been like my girlfriend for a year. We're in a committed relationship, which is awesome. It's great having a best friend who's just as single as you are, who's like literally my partner in crime. So, and then I have my other two best friends and they're just like so wifed up, but I love them. They're just crazy wifed up. Alright, I think I blended that in enough. Kind of looks a little funky with the eyeshadow, but I'm just going to take my new favorite concealer, this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Light Medium Honey, and it is awesome. I can totally see why people rave about it and are obsessed with it. It really is an amazing concealer. I'm not going to go crazy because I did use that Bye Bye Redness, so I don't need to use a concealer to actually conceal. I just want to get underneath my eyes to clean up the fallout of the shadow and to just give me that flawless under eye look. But I still want to stay nice and tan. And I don't really want like crazy highlighted look. I want to be bronze. So I'm going to take my damp beauty blender that has cat hair all over it. Yep, that's nasty. And go in. And just dab it out. I'm going to take Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder and bake those eyes. And pack it in there and just bake. And I'm just going to take whatever's left over on the beauty blender and kind of just dab it around my face to set the rest. And then I'm going to go in and fix my shadow, add a wing, and some lashes. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Superstar liquid eyeliner, and it's alright. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this or not. I'll try and face you guys. Alright, so I finally got my wings done. You know, some days you can just do it like that, other days you can't. So, they're not perfect, but they're gonna work. I'm gonna go in with these really cool Fox Mink lightweight with Invisiband lashes. And these are the Ardell 810s, and they are beautiful. So I lightly coated my lashes with mascara, and I just used my COVERGIRL Lash Blast. And next, I'm going to take some tweezers, get a good grip on the lashes. I'm going to take my House of LASHBLAST lash glue, which is awesome. It's the best lash glue. And coat the band. Voila, one lash done, one more to go. Alright, well that's drying. I'm going to start doing some shadows on my bottom lash line, and I'm going to take this nice small brush and go in with a little mixture of Kim and Violetta. Kim's up here, Kim's a shimmer and a little matte. And give it just like a nice combination. Go right under. Okay. That powder is still underneath my eyes, so I'm going to take this Real Techniques setting brush and just go nice and heavy underneath and make sure all that powder is blended in. So I'm going to be using two things for my eyebrows today, and that is a COSEMETICS Brow Power in Universal Taupe and the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in Taupe. So I'm going to start with the Brow Wiz because it's a lot thinner brush. It's very small. I don't know if you guys can see that. And I'm going to use that to line underneath my eyebrow, and it gives me a nice defined look. Then I'm going to take the brush and brush the corner. Did it break? Oh, there we go. And I'm going to do the top of my brow. And fill it in. Okay, so I finished up my eyebrows. The last thing I would recommend for your eyebrows is just to brush them out after it. That way they don't look so defined and boxy. And then you're going to go in with the handy dandy CARLI Bible palette or some type of highlighter. It's the second to the left. And I like to take my small shadow brush and take that and put that in the corners of my eyes to highlight and make them look bigger, and then the arch underneath my eyebrows. I'm going to go in with my little MAC WHIRL, and then afterwards I'm going to use this NARS satin lip pencil. I don't know the name of it. It's very satiny though. It's more like a lipstick. So, and that's it. So I'm going to start with lining my lips. Okay, so they look nice and dark right now, so I want to just make them look nice and sexy and juicy by adding this satin lip pencil on top. Definitely add some more reddish tones back in and takes away some of the brown that WHIRL provides. This probably would have been a really cool Valentine's Day look if I wasn't a single girl and didn't give a fuck. And that's the final look. I really hope you guys love it.